Hello students, how are you? What about your study? Keep your study up, okay? Yes sir. So in this video, we will study about the applications of Biot-Savart law. So what is Biot-Savart law? Biot-Savart law is to determine the intensity of magnetic field or magnetic field around any current carrying conductor. Okay, we have already studied. So in this video, first application is to determine the intensity of magnetic field or magnetic field at the center of the circular loop or circular wire. For this, take a wire and give it circular shape. So this is said to be the circular loop or circular wire. Look at this. This is the circular loop or circular wire. There are two ends, A and B. Okay. Now current is made to flow through this wire from A to B. So direction here will be upward direction and here will be downward direction. Current is flowing through this wire, through this loop. Consider about a small element. Let the length of this element is dl, and this is first point of this element and this is second point of this element. Let this is the center point of the element C. Join this center point with the center of this circular loop. The distance will be r and this is equal to the radius of the circular wire. Okay. Now the position vector of CO will be along this direction and it will be vector r. And here through this wire AB, current will be flowing from A to B. So the direction of current is upward direction. Okay. Here. And this is the length dl. If here I is multiplied because the direction of I is A to B, but dl has no direction. So I into dl makes a current element. So this is now the current element. Due to this current element, we have to determine the intensity of magnetic field or only magnetic field at point O. Okay. So by the Biot-Savart law, if current is flowing through any conductor, then magnetic field is produced around the conductor. Okay. And we can determine the intensity of magnetic field or magnetic field at any point near the current carrying conductor. So we are here discussing about dl length, okay, of this conductor. So the magnetic field at point O due to this current element dl is let this is dB. So by the Biot-Savart law, it will be equal mu naught over 4 pi I dl sine theta upon r square. This is equation first, where theta is the angle between dl and the distance. This is the vector, position vector. That theta is the angle between the element, small element dl and position vector of this point. So here you can see that this is the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular to dl. So here theta will be equal 90 degree, not 0, 90 degree. You understood na? This is the dl length. Okay. And this is the position vector, vector r. The angle between dl and this r is 90 degree. So theta will be 90 degree because this is the perpendicular to this radius. On putting the value in this equation, dB will be mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sine 90 degree upon r square. But sine 90 degree equal, what is the sine 90 degree? It is equal 4 pi I dl sine 90 means 1. So here dl upon r square will be there. This is the intensity of magnetic field or only magnetic field at the center of this circular loop due to this small element. Okay, this circular loop can be divided into number of small elements of length dl. So we can say that this is a circular loop is made of the number of small elements dl, 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 dl. Okay. So at the point of O, the magnetic field due to all the small elements will be same because length is same. We imagine that length is same. Okay. Then the total intensity of magnetic field or magnetic field at point O due to all small elements will be summation dB equal summation mu naught over 4 pi I dl r square. Okay, or this is mu 0, or sorry, mu naught. It is also said mu 0. So mu naught upon 4 pi, I is constant, mu naught constant, 4 pi constant, r constant because r is the radius, is same for each element, so r square. So what will be here? Here remaining part dl is there because this dl is the length of each element. Okay, so it will be equal b only. So now b equal, what is this? This is summation dl. Summation dl is the total length of the circumference of this circular loop. So what is the circumference of circular loop? You know that the circumference of the circular loop will be equal dl equal 2 pi and the radius r. Okay, let this is equation second. So on putting the value of summation dl in equation number second, so what will be? It will be b equal mu naught upon 4 pi I upon r square, and value of summation dl is 2 pi r. R cancelled by r, then it will be equal mu naught upon 4 pi into 2 pi I upon r. This is the total magnetic field. This is the total magnetic field at the center of the circular loop due to the circular loop. If in this circular loop n turns are there, so the circular loop made of n turns. So what will be? Let the number of turns is capital N, then the magnetic field will be n time of the magnetic field by one turn. So this is for one turn. If n turns are there, so total magnetic field will be mu naught upon 4 pi, here 2 pi n I upon r. This is the magnetic field. This is equation 4. Okay. Other form of this equation, 2 pi cancel here, 2 remains. So b will be equal mu naught n I upon 2r. This is the another form. This is equation 5th. Now what will be the direction of magnetic field at the center of this circular loop due to this element, due to this current element? By the you can find by the right hand palm rule or Maxwell's right handed screw rules, or you can find by the right hand thumb rule. Okay, so it will be easy in applying the right hand palm rule. You know, stretch your thumb and fingers such that these are perpendicular to each other. Then if thumb shows or directed the direction of current, you can see here, this is the direction of current along this direction, and fingers show the point where we have to find the magnetic field. These fingers show the point O. So what will be the direction of magnetic field? Then the direction of magnetic field will be perpendicular to the palm, outward direction of the palm. This is the outward direction. So the direction of magnetic field will be inward of this face of this surface of the board, like that. So inward direction shows by the cross. Okay, so the direction will be inward direction of the plane of this circular loop. Okay, understood?